Yo, you guys can hear me, right? I'm not muted. Test, 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 test. Good to see you all. I am just sending a quick Discord message to Quack because we have to get a video up. Description in there. Okay. Audio out of sync. Is this? How about my fist is out of sync with your face? Pow! That's right. So you missed? Yeah, I would never hit my chatters. That's what I was trying to say. You misunderstood. You thought it was a threat. That was me saying I will never hurt you guys. Who's calling me? What the fuck? You can hear me. You can hear me. Is the fucking thing. So shut the fuck up. All right. Hello. Maybe you're deaf. I mean, it is possible that all of you went deaf collectively, but it's not my fault. NW player. Why are cows such awesome dancers? Because they got all the right moves. Thought that would give you a good laugh, Big A. Here's to 2 more years of amusing streams. I've never wanted to ban a 24-month sub more in my entire life. Never. I've never, ever wanted to just say, fuck it, you're gone, bro. NW player, thank you for the 2 years. No thank you for the joke. VIP or banned, there is no in between. Turns out there is. Nikki for real, thank you for the 17 months. Aiko Sean Michael, thank you for the 10. Cretaceous Joey, thank you for the 23. Meggy Coon, thank you for the 3 months. Dev Cap, thank you for the 30 fucking 5. 35 months, bro. Bad Gluten, thank you for the gift. How's everybody doing? What's going on Saturday? Get Smarter Saturday, to be exact. Which means our intelligence will surely rise to moon levels. What is the longest sub ever? The longest sub ever in all of Twitch was probably my sub to Twitch. No, that can't be true. Maybe it is. It's one of the first subs ever. But I think the longest actual sub is a day 9 sub. Yeah, I believe that's correct. In the middle of a 3-hour GME analysis vid. Excuse me? Are you saying you right now, as an individual, as a human being with free will, are watching a 3-hour analysis video on GameStop stock? That's so stupid.
That treated.
Oh. This is about. What is this about? I know it's the line goes up guy, which is why I'm intrigued. But is it about how it was a dumb time period? I thought you were talking about watching a video that was like, should I invest now? And it's like breaking down the financials of GameStop and like its future prospects and whether or not it's a good investment. And I was like, you are wasting your life and time. This looks like a video that's more like analyzing that situation in 2021 and making fun of it. That's my assumption. Pablo Escobar, thank you for the the Australian $1.70, which I think is like the minimum you can hype chat with. I think that is the absolute photon minimum. And your question was, did I miss the Outer Wilds delay? You did not miss the delay. The delay is happening right now. MK Vanilla, thank you for the Prime. Same cool, thank you for the 15 months. 15 months and only one Paper Mario day. I will not be renewing. It's a fair deal. You know what? One Paper Mario day is all you need. It can last you a whole year. It's kind of like I don't know, the oil in I'm not Jewish, so I don't understand how it works, but like the Hanukkah oil or something. Didn't they lit one candle and it lasted them all winter or some shit? You know what I'm saying? I'm cultured. The Paper Mario Day is kind of like that. 8 days? Guess you guys don't have the faith I do. I thought it could last all winter. Paper Mario is like a Jewish holiday. Yeah, I think so. Is anyone chat Jewish and can confirm? Does the Jewish faith celebrate Paper Mario Day as a religious holiday? Like everyone doesn't have to go to temple because they can. It's in the Torah. Yeah, okay. That's what I figured. I mean, I knew it was big around the world. In some parts of the globe, they have like parades, dude. They have like these big floats with, me on a paper. It's just, it's wild. I don't get it, but that's what happens. Jorbo, thank you for the gifted. Tomino, thank you for the 9 months. I'm awake at 4 a.m. Should I stay awake to watch the stream? Yes. You should not sleep. One thing I've always told people is let's say you have to get up at, 8 a.m., right? If you stay up till even 1 a.m., fuck it. Never sleep again. It's never worth it to just sleep now and get some actual rest in. It's always, you guys should just say, fuck it. Stay up all night. Robert Stacks, thank you for the gifted. Thank you very much. Robert Stacks Unsolved. What was your last message? Random question. Is it insider trading? Wait, I gotta get serious about this. Random question. Is it insider trading if you overhear how a company is certain it's being bought out or acquired after it's announced but not officially final? Yes. I mean, you're being vague. If you, like, let's say, for example, you don't work at fucking Best Buy, but you are a lawyer who is contracted by Best Buy, and you're like talking to someone and you hear the CEO say like, yeah, we're getting bought by fucking Amazon. If you trade on that information, even if you don't work at Best Buy, that's insider trading. Now, does this happen on every single announcement I've ever seen in the past couple of years? Yes. There's every day before there's a giant acquisition announcement, there's somebody making large bets the day before on every fucking large either call options or, people seem to guess it every time. And so people are doing it. But yeah, that is insider trading. If you're listening through a cup on the door, you're good. Your Honor, cup on the door defense. Okay? I only heard it because I happened to put the cup to the door. Yeah, you probably get by. You probably all right. That's insider trading is like, it's like if because every time you buy stock or sell stock, there's a person on the other end of it. There's a person making that trade. So if I think, oh, this stock's going to go up, I think it's valuable, and that person thinks, no, it's bad. The idea is we should both have the same information. If I know something they couldn't know and I make that trade, insider trading. That's the idea. Not that they don't know, because they could be dumb. It's that they couldn't know. What if you hear them talking about on their BlackBerry at Starbucks? That is also insider trading, but they could almost never prove it. So run it, King. If you're at Starbucks and you overhear a CEO just loudly talking, oh yeah, we're getting acquired. There's no way to tie it to you. All you do is you just Google Best Buy stock information or whatever. And you're like, yeah, I researched it and I just had a feeling, I felt like they were ripe for growth. Yeah, you could do that. That is possible. I would say it's very unlikely you're ever going to be at a coffee shop next to a fucking CEO and then they say something that's actually 100% locked right before it happens. But if it happens, take the money and run. Is a buyout always lead to a surge in stock price? It is very difficult. I've never seen a company buy another public company without the stock going up because they have to pay above market rate to get all of the shares, to get everyone to vote to agree. Otherwise, they would just not do it. So yes, if you know a public company is getting bought out, like soon, not like a year from now, but soon, then yeah, you should buy shares because it would work. Yeah, I mean, it could happen if like the company was a fraud and it was, headed to the shit. I don't know. I think that it's very unlikely for a public company you guys are going to hear of that's going to happen. What if I own one share but don't want to sell? Can I hold up the merger? No, it's it's not every share unanimous. You're going to be so annoying. You're the one Activision Blizzard guy or something, or like the one Twitter shareholder. It's like, no, I don't care how much Elon offers us. I don't care how much he overpays. I will hold. No, it's a vote, and they will have the majority, especially if they're overpaying. How much do you need to hold it up? You need 51%, to be honest. I mean, there's for some different companies have different bylaws or whatever, but board of directors will decide if technically the board of directors can just do it, but they're supposed to be responsible to the shareholders. So if like over 51% didn't want it, they could be in legal trouble. And then, yeah, there's also voting shares. So like a company like Facebook or Meta, it doesn't matter if you owned, every available share. If you bought all the shares, Mark Zuckerberg can outvote you because Mark Zuckerberg has like 13% of the company, but they have 20x voting power. He has voting shares, dual class voting shares that he created. So nobody can outvote him. He can control every possible thing in that company and has 100% power. So you could own, 87% of Facebook or Meta, and you couldn't tell him what to do, and you couldn't make him step down, and you couldn't do anything, which is annoying. I think the dual class shares usually leads to bad outcomes, but is that not illegal? Not even close. What if I buy his shares too? He has to sell them to you. Every time you buy shares, it's not like you're just like, I don't know. They're not creating them out of thin air. You're buying from somebody else, usually another person. It's not, they're not like printing one for you. They already existed and you're buying one from someone else. He doesn't sell it. Have you looked at France investigative video? I only saw what they did in the news announcement. They're looking into it. I'll follow up if I find out more. They do create them out of thin air, though. Sometimes it's a thing. Yeah, but not from you buying them. It's not the act of you buying shares on a stock exchange does not create shares. What's stopping him from making a single Giga Chad share with 100 million X voting power? I guess nothing. I mean, he has the ability to now. Whenever he created the company and they incorporated, they set up the voting share system at the time, and then everyone voted on it of the original investors, and they all agreed that Zuckerberg should have this much power. So, like, you couldn't do it for any company. It's not just like a CEO's job. It's like he owned it and then made that setup as a part of the agreement to go public. Now Elon's going to make a Giga Chat share. You think Elon is watching and taking suggestions from Twitch chat on how to create share systems? He already... Okay. Hi, Elon. Hello. I like your neck beard. He's done stupider shit. It's not that it's stupid. It's just like he doesn't. I mean, he already has. He uses all of his companies interchangeably like piggy banks. So I don't think anyone's stopping him. He has nobody. I think the board of most of his companies is like his brother. And I mean, nobody is at all ever stopped him on anything at his companies. Oh, dude, it's so cringe. The CEO of X.com, Twitter, Linda, her interview was like, I mean, it was so obvious that she has zero power. I actually kind of want to make a video on it. I don't know. It was just a very, very cringe interview where, like they asked her about something Elon had said earlier that day. And she was like, it was like Elon said. So Elon said he's thinking of making, every Twitter user have to pay to get rid of bots. And she was like, did he say maybe, or did he say he's going to do that? Like, she didn't know. She hadn't heard of that. And she was like trying to like, a normal CEO would be like, okay, well, that's one idea and we're going to figure it out. And but she was like responding as if like, if he said it, that goes, and I need to figure out right now in this meeting. It was wild. It was not, she did not come off as the CEO of the company at all, which is obvious. And then she held up her phone and it showed all her apps, and she didn't have Twitter or X. She had all, 20 apps on her homepage, and none of them were, it's like Vought. It is just like Vought. It is like that, the hair pulling woman from Vought and Homelander, bro. It is actually exactly like that. Why leave your executive position for a fake CEO job? Raises her public profile, probably great pay. Nobody will really blame her if the company goes to shit, to be honest. It's pretty cool to get a CEO job where you won't have any of the blame. So she gets money. She gets through all these interviews. I mean, theoretically, this thing fucking goes to shit. I don't think she's in that bad of a spot. If she really cared, if you're a CEO that really cares about like, I want to build something great and lasting, and like, I like leading people, that's not this job. She's not doing shit. What's the point of this position existing? It's because Elon is very cancerous to advertisers. Twitter, X.com advertising is down like 60-70% since the takeover, and they need to make money. So she has a background in talking to advertisers because she worked for NBC doing that. And so that's her job, is to like go around and get advertisers to come back and be like, hey, it's okay. It's okay. Twitter's cool. We have views and you can get your ads here. Which makes sense. She's supposed to be like a safe face of the company. But that was when he was going to be stepping down, and he's not really doing that. I just figured out how to get your stream on my smart TV, PogChamp. I've heard that if you watch YouTube videos with a smart TV, I get paid more money. So feel free to binge my YouTube content. Cape, thank you for the 15 gifted. Good goddamn. Cape, you have a message? 35-monther, dude. Cape, hey Big A, I was featured on your hit show Atrioc back in July of 2021, where I got some advice from you and Ludwig about being assigned to work an oil and gas project right out of university, and was feeling some type of way about it. Yesterday was my last day on the project, and I wanted to thank you for the advice and the great content in the years since. Wow, what a generous and nice message. What the fuck are you doing here? Wow, that's very kind of you. You made my day. That's very sweet. Congratulations on finishing your project and wish you all the best. How are you doing now? Are you feeling better? Are you happy? Are you in a good spot? I'm getting a bunch of Mike and Ike ads. I only bought one box at a gas station 4 months ago. Well, I do think that advertising has gotten more and more targeted. I promise you, they didn't track your purchase at a gas station and force feed you ads. They're probably just spending on Twitch right now. Mike and Ike's are probably they just spent some of their budget this year on Twitch, and that's why you're getting Mike and Ike ads. Although that's kind of weird. Who owns Mike and Ike's? Mars something? Mike and Ike's candy. Mike and Ike's is created by Just Born. No, who owns it right now, dude? Are you sure Mike and Ike's is spending money right now? Are you actually getting Mike and Ike's ads in the year of our Lord 2023? That doesn't seem right to me, bro. All right, Just Born is a Bethlehem, Pennsylvania based candy company. Are they spending money? That blows my mind. Mike and Ike's ads. Oh, wow, they are. Mike and Ike power-ups. Wait, they're spending money on gamers. You are getting ads. Why are they trying to bring Mike and Ike's back? That's the most generic gamer ad I've ever seen in my life. It checks every box, bro. It's got him just randomly mashing generic controller. Then he eats the candy and gains a fucking shield and a sword. Holy shit, they get us. They fucking get us, dude. I'm Mike and Iking out of my mind. Mike and Ike's kind of good though, no cap. I mean, I haven't had them in fucking years, maybe over a decade have I not had a Mike and Ike's, but you know, I had them, dude. I honestly think this is not a joke, but it does make me seem a little older than you. I think the last time I had Mike and Ike's when I was a kid, I went to Blockbuster, bro. Legitimately, I remember biking to Blockbuster to like rent movies, and I would get Mike and Ike's. And that's the last time I remember getting them. But they were good. No one can take that away from them. I'm surprised they're trying to make a comeback with gamers, of all people. Crazy. Kawator, think of it the 5 months. Big Bouncy Boys, think of it the 4 months. Kugrex, think of it the 2 months. Hey, Big A, I was dono-walled last month, and having a good cry about it felt a lot better about the problems in my life. So if you could dono-wall this one, that would be great. I really want to cry. Sorry to disappoint you, I guess. But maybe you can celebrate for a month. I find it hard to believe that being dono-walled... By the way, you're a 2-month sub. You're a 2-month sub. So last month was your first month sub. And you were so sad about getting dono-walled for your first Prime that you cried for a month straight. And now you're on your second Prime. And I read it. So it's 50-50. Anyway. Sorry to hear that, I guess. Drag Out 4, they have the 8 months. Oh, hey, whoa! I gotta tell you, last day of September. Wait, I gotta change the title. Last day of September. The last day when Jeff Bezos doesn't take a fat, greedy cut out of my pocket. Wait, why is my light like so random? It's so quirky. Atrioc, can you give me 12 months then, please? Okay. Okay, Punch, I will. And actually, I can't because you already have a sub. Large Lean, thank you for the gifted. Dre-Rome Kool-Aid, thank you for the tier 1. Don't read my chat. I'll have a panic attack. I have to read it, right? You gave 10. That's the rule. Your chat. Maybe don't. No. Wait, what's so wrong about your chat? What you spam Curse of Ra a lot. That's not that bad. What is so you're like worried like you have the fucking worst chat of all time. Your chat's fine. You literally are saying like a few days ago, you're like, yeah, I'm watching this on my EMT shift. So you're like a hero? You're a hero chatter with a good chat history and you're worried that I'll read this? Oh, you also said my address is 6341 Country Lark Boulevard. And your greatest fear is spiders and people showing up at your house. So that I see that. And your credit card info is 43149. I didn't see that part. Yeah, that's a funny one. I can see why you don't want me to read that. Get him. No, I don't see anything. I don't see. I guess you said Atrioc plus weed plus house is part of my daily routine. Nation has the best EMTs. Hey, you know, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, brother. Nothing wrong with that, brother. Abstracted Austin. What the hell? Why am I getting so many gifts? Oh, it's last day of September. Sheesh. Last day of September comes in clutch. Thank you for the gift. He's Abstracted Austin. Your message was, I'm going to gift subs so I can be number 1. It worked, Twitch. Whatever product manager made that bar, it worked. Good call. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Anyway, how are you guys doing? We should be having a video come up pretty soon with the chat interviews we did of people's jobs. And I definitely want to do that even again. Because I feel like I thought there was only 2 jobs in the world. Streamer and chatter. But apparently there's like a whole economy out there. There's like a whole, it's like interconnected. People like do these jobs. I don't know. What the fuck? Sankool, thank you for the gifted. Graham Poobah, thank you for the gifted. What was your message? Dude, guys. I feel like I'm a fucking, I feel like I'm Genshin Impact right now, bro. I feel like I'm Genshin Impact. Well, I never felt more like Genshin in my life. People are just throwing money at me. Can you spin a big wheel? Great idea. I wish I had one. I truly wish. LS4 Distant, they give it 7 months. Anyway, what was I saying? So I want to do that again because that video was really fun and people have interesting jobs. I'm playing Genshin RN. Bro, save yourself. There is no benefit to playing Genshin fucking Impact. They've got you by the fucking short hairs. There's no benefit because you can have way more fun playing Honkai Star Rail. Do you get it? Why would you play boo old Genshin Impact when you could be rolling in Honkai Star Rail? Okay? Me and my Honkai hogs, dude. Oh my god, dude. I better fucking play Outer Wilds or something. I gotta do something that's like completely Oiler focused. I gotta do some Oiler content, dude. Because I feel like they bought their way in. Robert Stacks Unsolved, thank you for the 50 gifted. Colton, thank you for the 50 gifted. Colton, I don't think I've heard from you. Your message was, lockdowns don't work. Yeah, this is the place you felt like you had to say it. This is almost like a paid billboard to get that message out. All right. Understood. I'll tell Biden. I'll tell him. We have old people meetings. They hated him because he spoke the truth. A chatter for the people. That's good. That's good. Rake in the yard. Hello. Atrioc, it's my birthday. Please gift me a sub. I live in Argentina and I'm poorer than most of you. I'll gift you a sub. Gift a sub. So I want to talk about Argentina because I watched that video about Argentina's economy and, it looked pretty dire, to be honest. And then some Argentinian chatters reached out to me and one of them was like, hey, I think that video kind of overplayed it. And, Argentina is a really great place. And I believed them, but I did look more into it. And I do think that it is dire. Oh shit. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like I 100% agree that Argentina probably has a beautiful culture and it will be awesome to visit and there's many good things, but also the shit is very bad right now and there's no sugarcoating it. Atrioc, I live in San Francisco. I'm not poor, but I'm cheap. Will you gift me a sub? Bro, if you live in San Francisco, the city is fallen. That's what I saw on TV, bro. Oh, Donald Wald? Wait, I missed 50 subs? No, I didn't miss 50 fucking subs. Oh, Grand Poobah, I did. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Grand Poobah, for the message. These gifties are sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. Another 20. Are you trying to gift me to play Genshin Impact? Is that what you're fucking... Because, no, there's no amount you could gift me that would match what Genshin Impact offered me in cash that I turned down and still think about. Back in fucking like December of last year, Genshin offered me the fucking bag to play Genshin for like 2 hours. And I was like, no, because I made that one video about gacha games. And it's like, this is going to be pretty hypocritical. Even though the day after that video, I rolled $1,000 of CSGO boxes. So it's like, I've already been a hypocrite on that. It's not like I didn't die on that hill, bro. It's like, I don't know, but I was like, nah, I don't want to do it. So I didn't do it. Will you ever take a Genshin sponsor, though? Because if not, leak the monies. Well, they might make a game that's not something that I feel uncomfortable supporting. And then I would want to have to be able to work with them. They won't ever do that. I don't know. They're a big developer. Oh, ads? Ah, sheesh. Well, actually, who the fuck's watching ads? There's so many fucking gifties today. Everyone's good. The Oilers got you. If you're watching an ad, dude, it's you pull yourself up by your bootstraps, bro. It's free money era. David Zaslav just gifted 10. The CEO of fucking HBO Max. It is the last day of fucking September, bro. That's all I'm saying. I gotta get while I'm getting good. Because I'm gonna play a fucking month of Outer Wilds and go down to fucking 200 viewers. I know it, dude. And here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna play Outer Wilds, and the worst things that are gonna happen is that I hate it. It's gonna be that I like it. I'm gonna like the game, and then I'm gonna start playing it every day, and the viewership's gonna go down to fucking 200 viewers, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, I love this game," and then the only people in chat are gonna be backseaters and haters. That's it. Everyone left in chat is going to be either backseating nonstop 24/7 or people that are like, wow, you're playing this so fucking stupid. I played this way better on my run. How is he not seeing this puzzle? Pepe laugh. How is he not seeing this puzzle? And just like fucking Joker laughing to themselves out loud. And like walking around their house and showing their fucking family. Look at this. He's not even seeing the puzzle. And that's what I'm going to deal with. That's the fucking what I'm going to have to deal with. All right, with Outer Wilds. And I'm probably even going to enjoy the game, so. Madamativo, thank you for the 6 months. Nickelwack, thank you for the Prime. Wild Hams, thank you for the 13 months. Haliox, thank you for the gifted. Robert Stacks, again, thank you very much. Kaush. What is your name a reference? Robert Stacks Unsolved. I'm just going to Google it. Oh, it's the guy from Unsolved Mysteries. Is that the guy that had like the meme of no, I know this guy. Robert Stacks meme. Is it? What is this? Let's see.
You join me. Perhaps you may be able to help solve a mystery.
Is this you, Robert Stacks? Are you using your TV money from this successful long-running show to give me subs?
What if your mind worked like a television set? What if you could change channels at will, tune into programs no one else could see? And what if you could never turn the set off? The idea...
Describing Twitch, bro. Thank you, David Zaslav, for the gift. And I'm sorry I didn't read your message. David Zaslav, you said house gang up, house gang up, house gang up. Who's with me? That does sound like the David Zaslav I know. I can't wait for you to put it on HBO Max. Truly a visionary. Yeah. We'll watch some House tonight, I think. I think that's a fair assumption. It is Get Smarter Saturdays. I thought I'd play Lies of P, but I don't think I will because of time. I think we'll just watch interesting YouTube videos and then watch House. It's probably what we're going to do. Atrioc, you should dress up as Dr. Buffer for Halloween. I might be Dr. Carbonation, actually. Obligatory Ham, thank you for the gifted. J-Rome Kool-Aid, thank you for the 3. I'm jump for the 10. Sag got Dono walled. Did you? I don't think you did. If my sub is a baby, my 3rd trimester is almost up. Dude, who types like that with a fucking 8-month sub, dude? Who types like that? Rayo, man, thank you for the Prime. Yo, Atrioc, Aiden wants you to check Discord. How the fuck you know that? Wow, he did. Wait, what? Oh, is Aiden in chat? Did I dono wall him? Oh, that's funny. Aiden just messaged me. He said, "What is this?" And he linked my Big A clip of me making fun of him asking for... And then he said, "Never making you an offer again, getting my own Wetzel's Pretzels and my own treasury bonds." This is what happens, folks. You get into content, all of a sudden you're mining your personal relationships. Okay, this is what happens. It all falls apart for the sub count. How many views did I get in that clip, though? Wait, what is 10,000? Worth it. We'll take it. We'll take it, bro. We'll take it. It'll probably hit 20, 30. Hey, Atrioc, I'm playing in the stock market game. Which stock should I buy calls on? You should buy calls on Well, have you checked the AMC? GME. Yeah, I was going to say, have you checked the Bed Bath & Beyond subreddit? Because they have a lot of really strong evidence that it's just about to moon. That if they keep hodling, it's so close to finally turning around. So I think that could be a really smart investment because you can get them for pretty cheap for some reason. Seems the market doesn't realize what they're missing with this bankrupt company, Bed Bath & Beyond. Atrioc, I bought stocks with my college scholarships and instantly lost 500 from a 3K portfolio. It was all I had. Okay. If you're being serious, stop gifting me money. Stop. Did you give me 10? Literally don't, dude. What the fuck are you talking about? Stop putting your only $3,000 into the stock market. Fuck, dude. That shit's insane. Dude, you're like... Ah, man. You're like fucking TikTok investments. No, you don't got to spend money to make money. Listen, you do not have enough money right now, if that's literally all you have, to be investing at all. I'm just telling you right now. For $3,000, that is just emergency expenses money. You just got to find a way to make an income. So I don't know if you're in school or what, but you got... That money is to keep you alive while you find a job. Which, I'm not trying to be your fucking dad. Do what you want. Actually, I don't care. Do what you want. I don't want to be telling chatters how to live their life because that's whatever. But I'm just saying, if I was your fucking brother or something, I would be like, dude, shape the fuck up. You have to get a job. That's what you got to do. If that's all you got, it's $3,000. That's what you got to do. Data Slob, thank you for the 69 gifties. Hopefully you're not... His message is like, hey, Atrioc, this is my last $8. This is my last... That's what he actually said. He said, Atrioc, this is my last $250. Bro, you're obviously joking. This is making me uncomfortable. Just fucking manage your money fine. Christ. It's not... You're putting me in a weird situation. Well, I don't need this. Like, I'm not asking for this. I'm not... Never mind. Actually, I scrolled up. I scrolled up slightly in your chat. You're a cloud architect. You work on fucking cloud, dude. You are making plenty of money. Don't fucking... It's not your last 250. So don't fucking... Hey, Atrioc, my college roommate punted $2K of a student loan on a blackjack hand and lost. He's a finance major. That guy's going to run Wall Street one day. Least degenerate finance major, bro. Least degenerate. That guy's actually got fucking... he didn't punt the entire student loan. He's actually got fucking portfolio control. That guy's a genius. Holy shit, I found an insane post from a BBY investor. Let me check this out. If your shares are worthless, would shills still be here and media out there reminding everyone how our shares are gone? No. If shares were worthless, then let us buy and choke on them till we were blue in the face. Would over $40 million be spent on high-priced attorney fees specialized in M&A deals if this is liquidation? No. You liquidate as quickly as efficiently as possible. Would all the redacted and NDA documents be necessary at all? No. You're not hiding anything in traditional liquidation. Would there be a name change involved in a bankruptcy? I wouldn't think so, but could be wrong. So why would anyone listen to these internet trolls? They're certainly working hard. Ask yourselves why. Fuck. They caught me. Fuck! The jig is up, dude. I've been out here doing FUD. I've been doing FUD on fucking BBBY stock. I'm part of these internet trolls trying to drive you away from a money-making opportunity of a lifetime. Fuck, they caught me. That's why these Reddits need to be shut down, dude. They're too smart. This is a top 5% Reddit. There's fucking 1,000 people online. The BBB Rise subreddit. Best wishes, diamond hands, apes, moon, straight to the moon. Lambos or food stamps? It's gonna be food stamps, bro. I don't want to be that guy, but whenever you buy something stupid and say Lambos or food stamps, it's not like it's 50-50. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not like it's a coin flip. Who knows? It's food stamps. It's food stamps like every time. Oh, Misfit to get these? All right, I'm sorry. Let's see. Tropic Z, thank you for the 2 months. I like pizza, thank you for the 3 months. Who doesn't? Spacing Maple, thank you for the 6 months. Thank you for the, what is KR14? Did you give me a fucking isotope? What? It translates to $1.30. What is KR14, bro? I don't know. I'm gonna build a fucking. I'm gonna build a fucking stable reactor with that. Jack Steele, thank you for the 5. Otter Pirate, thank you for the fucking Jesus Christ. So for no reason at all, I guess September must be. This is the most I've ever gotten in one day. I think, except for the Popathon. This is the most I've gotten since the Popathon on this random fucking day of me talking to chat. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know what makes that okay. Incoming Popathon 2. Yeah. I guess. I do want to do the Codathon, no doubt. Otter Pirate, you had a message, perhaps? These Redditors know that Wall Street is afraid of us knowing. He also dropped a gifted and said, it's boy math, fuck it, we ball. Facts. That boy math was contentious. I was reading some of the comments. Ooh, whoa. Whoa, that boy math got people riled up, bro. I thought it was just trying to be fun, bro. It's trying to be fun. But both should be fun. What am I missing? Why is everyone quadging? User quack 001. Fuck, what is this goddamn? Is it underscore? Yeah, it is. I'm going to turn into the Joker from the movie The Joker. I never recorded the first part? Oh, God. Okay, chat, I got to turn you off. You have to clip this, Quack, and then download the clip. I got to do it live. All right? I'm in the same outfit. So, what do I say in the first part of this ad? Oh, God. I sent you the thing. It was like, chat, just, okay, it was like, okay. All right. Okay. This is, I'm just going to one take Jake this. All right. You guys ready to see a masterclass? You ready to see a masterclass? Okay. Gotta get rid of chat. You guys are not involved. Okay. All right. Okay, Quack, get ready to clip. All right. Our next caller is a concert/event promoter. That sounds pretty interesting. Caller, what's your job like? What a coincidence. That's the sponsor of today's episode. All right, that's the intro, right? And then it cuts to the thing. Did I say episode or video? I think I need to say video. I think I said video in the other cut, though. Use that one. Perfect. You have the other cut? Perfect. You just needed the beginning part, right? There's a glare on the screen? No, I already did this part. I went over. I overlapped so we could seamlessly cut in. All I needed was that first line, which I nailed. You were showing a black phone. Again, I've already shown the phone. We've already done it. So, SeatGeek, sponsor of today's episode. Wrong phone. Hey, Atrioc, when you turn that lamp... Atrioc, can you turn that lamp on behind you when you get a sweet idea? That would be hilarious. I'm gonna ban you. That was a good idea. That was a good idea. That was a good idea. Take off chat. I did. Yo, Atrioc, thanks for the sub. You are my favorite streamer, and your back and forth with the community always makes me laugh. By the way, Argentina might make an interesting news soon. We have an ANCAP presidential candidate as the leading force that might save us or ruin us. Yeah, we talked about it a little bit. Yeah, I think Argentina is very interesting right now. I will follow up. Atrioc, how many subs so far today? Let me check. 8. Big day. 8 subs today. We are eating tonight. I'm going to tell Ari we can order the beans. 2 more subs, we break the record of 10 that I've ever gotten on this stream. Echoes and none left for the prime. Jotes, thank you for the gifties. Jotes, we got to talk. I really want to work on this Hitman thing with you. I have it in my notes, but then I don't follow up on it. I will send you a message. I was going to write myself a note, but it's already there. The idea light is awesome, is what he said. Yeah, I think you guys may be overhyping the idea light a bit. Because like it requires me to get up and then run over there and turn it on. So it's not that great. It's like not get a foot pedal. Wait, let me see. Let me see. Hey, babe.
What's up?
I need your help real quick.
Oh.
Okay. I gotta be thinking, and then you gotta turn the idea light on.
Okay.
Like it's like above my head. All right.
Eureka! Oh, it's not plugged in. Oh wait, there it is. Sorry.
Eureka! All right, babe. Thank you very much. That was great. That was really worked.
You're an angel.
Yeah.
You're an angel, Harry.
She said you're an angel, Harry, like fucking Hagrid. Millennial humor. You wouldn't get it. Brings us together. That's real love. Damaka, thank you for the 7 months. Damaka 99. Hey, Big A, I bet you'll pronounce my name wrong again. Did I? Damaka. Damaka. Or Damaka. Which one? You just said yep. So I don't know if I was right or not. Sizable Shrimp, thank you for the prime. If my sub was a boyfriend, we would be deep into a loving relationship. You have subbed for 2 months. So not only is that a weird comparison, but I don't think that's deep into a loving relationship. I think it's like the beginnings of a relationship. I think you've moving way too, like you're getting way serious too quickly. Maybe he's a romantic or she's a romantic. I don't know who. Still, it's honeymoon phase. Yeah. Do you think this product would do well on Shark Tank?
Hi, Shark.
No. I don't want to watch this. I saw the thumbnail and it was Shark Tank jack off in a box. Doesn't sound good to me. Sounds like inappropriate. You know? So I don't think I'm gonna watch that. I'm not gonna watch that. Feta Cheese, thank you for the 34 months. Are you ever gonna watch Gen V on stream? Yeah, I think so. I don't know when though. I'm kind of house pilled lately. You know? Like I'm not a homebody, I'm a house body. No. There's gotta be something there. Somebody work on that. Writer strikes over. Get to work. Writer strikes over. Somebody get to work, dude. What? Give me something with. Oh yeah, today's Get Smart Saturday. We've been vibing and chatting and having a good time, but the idea is to watch videos, interesting and compelling ones. So let's do that. We hit the total of 9 subs anyway. Let me open up Crimps on Sloper, the creator of the Get Smarter Saturdays website. Let me log in. What the hell? Okay. Yeah. And then you guys drop your links into chat. Oh, PogJam. Get Smarter Saturdays is a storied institution.
Poggers.
Here on the stream, it has 3 rules. Rule number 1, the vid can't be too long. Rule number 2, the vid can't be too boring. Rule number 3, most important rule, is that we have to learn something. It cannot just be entertaining. You are not linking me your favorite funny ass meme. You are linking an interesting video that we're going to learn from and get smarter. And that's what we do. And we find good stuff and we find new YouTubers and people find new people to watch. And it's fun. It's cool. And it has been very fun in the history of this stream. I might watch another one of this guy. This guy was great. And I spoke to him. Ooh, ethical react. I talked to Japan Analysis and he said not only did he really enjoy my react, but he would love for me to react to his stuff again. So that's a freebie. Let's start with that. That way when I do the rest of them, this one will be the only good one. This was a great vid. So what is his best vid? Japan's most hated woman or Japan's most embarrassing man? I'll start with this one because it's 6 minutes less long. This guy's meltdown became Japan's biggest meme.
This guy's meltdown became Japan's biggest meme.
Wait, what is he? They're gonna explain why he's sad, right? What if it's like real? What if his? I mean, if he's like a CEO that fired somebody, this is hilarious. But if he's like a person whose wife died, I feel terrible. Okay, I just want to make sure. All right.
All right, you might feel bad for him, but let me assure you, he's a massive idiot. The whole story starts with Nonomura Ryutaro, this guy, working a boring office job at City Hall in a small town. He had actually been there for 15 years when one day he saw a man on the news that changed his life forever. Nonomura knew this guy. They went to the same high school. His name was Hashimoto Toru, and he was headline news after becoming the new governor of Osaka in a landslide victory.
Congrats.
This made Nonomura jealous. He had the same educational background, including graduating from a top university. Why couldn't that be him on TV? So, Nonomura decided, at the ripe age of 41, he was going to quit his job and become Japan's next political sensation. There was only one problem. In high school, Hashimoto Toru was a Chad rugby star, and by the time he entered politics, he was already a popular TV lawyer.
Oh my God.
As for Nonomura, he was
Chad.
kinda a loser. He didn't let that faze him though, and within 6 months, he had begun campaigning. He chose a small town called Taishi, also in Hyogo. You know what? Our entire story takes place in Hyogo, okay? And ran to be their mayor. There were only two.
A little harsh, I'll say. A little harsh. I don't feel like you're limited in life because you were a Chad rugby star in high school. I feel like you can get the wrong impression from that. It's not that big a deal. I think this guy's reading too much into it.
Two other candidates. It couldn't be that hard, right? He got destroyed. He got completely destroyed. He didn't even get 4% of the vote. But Nonomura had the resolve of a
3%,
lion.
not bad.
He was not going to give up until he won an election.
%? 29%! 21, he's going back down.
Yes, he had finished in last place 4 times in a row, but his results were getting better over time. Nonomura couldn't keep losing forever though. After being unemployed for 3 years, his savings were running out. He had spent all his money on politics and even moved to another city to run in their elections. That city, Nishinomiya, was about to have an election for their prefectural assembly.
That's so interesting because, at least, in America, right? Most people don't know shit about shit who they're voting for. They vote down ballot from the president they know, right? So theoretically, couldn't you just move town to town, get in an RV, move town to town and just run in city elections for the popular, for whatever the popular party is there, and maybe... Like, that's what this guy's doing, but like, I could see it's actually working. It's not that crazy. You just keep driving around, have a name like Chad Smith, and you'll get elected, bro. Someone's going to elect you, and then all of a sudden you're a mayor.
Basically their state legislature, so Nonomura needed a winning strategy, and fast. Meanwhile, remember Giga Chad Hashimoto Toru?
Hell
His
yeah.
career was popping off. As the Zoomers say, he was getting the juice. After becoming governor of Osaka, he left the
heard
LDP,
that.
more like Loser Democratic Party, and started his own brand new
Keikona?
political party called Osaka Ishin no Kai, or the Osaka Restoration Association, and this party was dominating. By 2016, it would become the 3rd largest opposition party in Japan, and it still is today.
Nice.
The success of the Osaka Restoration Association gave the jealous Nonomura an idea. What if he made his own party too? But what would he call it?
He just
The
keeps
Osaka
copying.
Restoration Association was already taken, so he couldn't use that name. Unless, enter the Nishinomiya Restoration Association. He literally just stole Hashimoto's party name.
Bar for bar, bro. He's copying his old high school fucking rival, not even rival. This guy probably doesn't even know who he is.
To piggyback off of his success. I told you he was a loser. The worst part? It worked.
Not a
The
loser, but
election
worse.
took place on April 10th, 2011, and despite his new party copying strategy, Nonomura still wasn't a favorite to win. But on election day, a miracle happened. The race was selecting 7 seats from 10 candidates, of which a whopping 3 of them represented the LDP, the most popular party in Japan.
Okay.
And all 3 of them could have gotten in, but the LDP f***ed up. One of their candidates got too many votes, 16,000, leaving the other 2 with only 10,882 and 9,503. The perfect situation for Nonomura, who barely came in 7th place by a 400-vote margin. Nonomura Ryutaro, the only member of the Nishinomiya Restoration Association, was now in the Hyogo Prefectural Assembly and had access to all of the benefits that entailed. Because of his deceptive party name and his fluke election result, Nonomura didn't start off on the best foot with his colleagues. But now, he was on the assembly, and he had a second chance to make a better Not, just kidding. We're talking about this guy, remember? Nonomura's first act before the assembly was to give a long patriotic speech. He started off by talking about how his dream was to honor the national anthem, put Japan first, and how he really wanted a wife, and he was putting his body on the line to investigate Hyogo's prefectural dating services.
This guy's actually the GOAT, dude. I'm putting my body on the line to investigate this town's dating scene. That's so down bad. That's very funny.
Needless to say, this did not give a good first impression on his peers. But it didn't stop there. Other members of the assembly immediately clocked him as a weirdo, so he never managed to make any friends.
Sad.
When another member of the assembly was chosen over him for a committee position, Nonomura sent him an email containing the phrase, "This is a command, not a request," and "I will hold this grudge forever." He also kept nominating himself for leadership positions on the committee, but never got a single vote from another member. Even the people who voted for Nonomura didn't really like him. They felt deceived by his party copying strategy. In a particularly embarrassing moment, the assembly leader forced Nonomura to clarify on the record that his party was not affiliated with the Osaka Restoration Association in any way. That still didn't satisfy voters, so in 2012, he renamed his party to Nishinomiya's Goddess of Hope. Then, in 2013, The Last Hope. And again, to the Last Hope Regional Party. He probably would have continued changing the name of his party, but his career in politics took a bit of a nosedive.
It's like magic cards. No,
First,
not
by
him.
disclosing my earnings, I ensure
If he's not the politician we can trust, who is? Who is? It was the Last Hope Party. I put all my faith in him.
won't lose the public's
deep state
trust
must have
due
framed
to
him.
conflicts with money in politics. Second, by disclosing my political expenses, I assure there won't be any misuse of funds for personal items. Lastly, by revealing behind-the-scenes Hyogo Assembly negotiations, I will provide transparency, guiding our citizens' voting decisions.
Okay.
Prefectural assembly members are given a stipend for political
before he was
research.
elected.
And when
Yeah.
it comes to political research, let me tell you, Nonomura was basically a modern-day Charles Darwin. When he filed his 2013 expense report, he had spent 3 million yen on research trips. 3 million yen. Damn, he must have traveled all over
much is
Hyogo researching, right? Well,
How much is that USD? 3 million yen USD. $20,000. My dude took a vacation, bro. A 30K, 20. Yeah, I guess it's down now. Probably 30K at the time.
not exactly. He basically only went to 2 places. How did he spend that much money going to only 2 places? Well, let's just say he was going on a lot of these research trips. In 1 year, he went on 195 of them. 195. Damn, this motherfucker loved to travel. That's like a trip every other day. So where was he going so often? Well, his main destination was the Kinosaki Hot Spring Station. He went there 106 times. Okay, well, where are these hot springs anyways?
No.
Oh, they're on the coast. That's nice. Wait, is it Nishinomiya all the way down here? A round trip would take 8 or 9 hours and cost like 10,000 yen. Sorry, 15,000 yen. Nonomura paid for first class tickets each time. But seriously, every other day? It's a bit suspicious. It's almost as if he chose the most expensive
didn't
ticket
even
to be
leave.
reimbursed for. Nah, but come on. He's not that dumb. He must have had like receipts, right? Nope. All the trips were fake. In the 3 years,
That is such a clown car of an embezzlement strategy. I'm gonna pick the most expensive ticket, not take it, and then say 180 of them. It's 0 receipts. That is a fucking insane scam. That is, I hope they never check.
he was in office, Nonomura embezzled 8 million yen in tax dollars through business trips. And if the lack of receipts wasn't enough, they also found a whole bunch of itineraries that were actually just impossible. For example, on one day he said he went to the hot springs. Remember, it's a 10-hour trip. He was actually in a meeting. Another one of his fake trips fell on a day where there was record-setting rainfall, and the train he said he took was actually canceled. He also got caught spending millions of yen in public funds on stamps. Needless to say, when the public found out about his spending, they were pretty upset. But Nonomura knew exactly what to do. He decided to hold a press conference. Let's just say it didn't exactly go as planned.
Damn, wait, that's a good bow.
At the start, he admitted, he might have messed up on the numbers here and there. He wasn't very good at math. Me over. Obviously, this didn't satisfy the press. It only got worse when he responded to questions like, do you remember the route you took 106 times to the Kinosaki Hot Springs? With answers like, I am not an expert on trains. I don't remember. The reporters kept pushing, and eventually Nonomura cracked. His 8-minute rant was more of a collection of yells and cries.
This is a Japanese politician who, the bully that picked on him in high school basically became a politician, so he wanted to do it too. So he copied a guy bar for bar, finally got in on a lucky technicality, and then started embezzling money like crazy. And this is him getting caught. That's where we're at.
But through the few words he managed to get out, people pieced together that he was trying to say, Japan's declining birth rate is more important than my finances. As a member of the prefectural assembly, I have bigger issues to solve than this. It seemed like Nonomura thought he would be able to stay in office after the press conference.
So true, bro. Let this man get out there, hit the dating scene. Fertility in Japan, all-time lows, bro. Let this guy go to the hot spring.
And honestly, he might have, if his crying fit didn't make headlines all over the world.
This Japanese politician could not control his emotions.
You're going to think it's fake. That's an actual Japanese politician.
It was played everywhere, nonstop. It was on the news. It was online. It was even in anime.
I wonder if this raised his public profile,
in games,
though.
And of course, it was in memes.
Ollie loves you, Tommy. Exporting now? Cool. That's an old school move.
The public demanded his resignation, but Nonomura thought that if he just waited, they'd get over it. Once the police filed charges against him for falsifying official documents, though, reality started to sink in. He immediately resigned and wire transferred back 18 million yen, his entire political expenditures from the 3 years. People were suspicious that he had that much money in his account ready to send, but whatever. The police raided his home, and he admitted that the business trips were fake. Getting Nonomura into a courtroom was pretty difficult, though. He basically delayed the trial for 2 years with excuses, and eventually they had to do...
Imagine his bully, or not his bully, but the Chad rugby guy sees these memes, and he gets jealous. I wasted my life being a stupid politician when I could be an international meme icon. And the cycle begins anew. You know what I'm saying?
Do something really unprecedented and arrest him and bring him to the courtroom just to get him to show up. At the courthouse, he looked completely different from the press conference. He had his head shaved and he was wearing glasses.
White.
In the trial, when asked about some forged documents, Nonomura blamed the police for the forgery, saying they must have done it after they seized the documents. To make things worse, Nonomura basically answered every question with, I don't remember. He said this almost 90 times, prompting a stern warning from the judge. Nonomura's excuse was that he had a memory disorder, so they asked him, when was it diagnosed? To everyone's surprise, he immediately answered the exact date of diagnosis. On July 6, 2016, Nonomura Ryutaro was found guilty and given a 4-year suspended sentence. He now runs an online radio show.
Honestly, if he hadn't fumbled the bag there, it's the goated answer, is to be like, yeah, I have a brain memory problem. And they ask you, well, when was that diagnosed? You just say, I don't remember. Troll face. And it's like, it tracks. You know what I'm saying? It tracks with what you said. Brutal ads. Oh, we got ads? Shit. Well, the video just ended, so.
I made a whole bonus video for you guys. It's 100K.
Fire video. Again, that is Japan Analysis. Japanalysis. I'm already subscribed. Check him out on YouTube. We spoke and he talked. He liked to react and gave me permission to react to this. So cool. PogChamp. Let's refresh, and see what the next video to watch on Get Smarter Saturdays is. NPCs in video games. Nakey Jakey, 0 days ago. This is brand new. I do love a good Nakey Jakey video. Will we learn anything from this? We do have to learn something. All right, fuck it.
Greetings, traveler. I am Jarborius. If you're looking for wares, I have plenty to sell.
I'm already
I
learning.
will also buy your wares, even if you just stole them from me. My son! My baby son, my boy! My baby son went missing in a really awesome cave nearby. Will you find him? Oh, heavens! Not the solution I expected, but I suppose that would do. Very well. He is so beautiful. Much better than my first. Thank you. I love you.
That's an arc.
And here I thought you would never ask. From the moment we first shared our gaze, 30 seconds ago, I knew you were the one for me.
Don't divorce. No.
How could
No.
this be?
No.
After all we've been through, and you so easily cast me away like some putrid little plaything.
It's bad for the kid.
Very well. You must leave. Now. This instant. For I have nothing left to say to you. Only the finest wares. NPCs, aka non-player characters, are exactly what they sound like. Any character that is not the player. It could be friend or foe or side quest giver, boy kisser, gun getter, sentient critter, kings and queens or a kitty cat's litter, car crash victim Keanu Reeves. The term NPC actually originates from the ancient tabletop game Dragon Dungeon, where the Dragon Master would have players interact and speak with imaginary non-player characters created, voiced, and controlled by the DM. But while these NPCs have an endless amount of interactions and potential responses thanks to the power of human brain, NPCs in video games present a really complex challenge for developers. Every single action performed by even the most insignificant NPC has to be designed and programmed and written and potentially voice acted and animated. When people pretend to be NPCs on TikTok, there's a reason they do super repetitive looping movements and only say like 4 different things over and over and over. But I think certain NPCs can be pretty interesting.
Don't they have? I was gonna try that game. Wasn't there like a detective game where the NPCs have ChatGPT or whatever, so it's like infinite? It's bad. Yeah, but imagine if it was better. Shadows of Doubt. It doesn't work. It was ass. It didn't work. If it got better, I mean, that's a pretty cool idea. Because yeah, it is limiting that NPCs have like the same fucking dialogue options and it's boring. Infinitely bad doesn't even begin to describe it. Infinitely bad doesn't describe it.
Interesting to talk about because video games have gotten pretty clever since the days of Grandma's Atari. Cool, a scorpion. All right, Grandma, let's get you back into the dungeon. It could be as simple as knocking on a wall in Metal Gear Solid and the guard going, "What was that noise?" which blew my mind as a precocious child. Or it could be as complex as cats vomiting everywhere in a tavern because they stepped in beer that spilled onto the floor and then groomed themselves and got alcohol poisoning because Dwarf Fortress is a full-on simulation of life inside the Garfield residence. Drew Garfield, that is.
Can I ask a question from the one person in chat who plays Dwarf Fortress? Are all those stories real? Do you know what I'm saying? Because I look at this game And it looks to me like no. You know what I'm saying? I read the stories and I'm like, wow, that sounds cool. This happened and this happened and this happened. And then the fucking 8th king of the lineage rose up and then all these unintended side effects happened. And it's like, did that really happen? Or is that like role play because you saw like a tree move one? Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know. It's real. Don't be a hater. I'm not being a hater. I'm being a questioner. I'm being a truth getter. There was a story about a baby who... Wait, what? There was a story about a baby who haunted the village because it was crushed by a drawbridge. Yeah. Did that happen? Does the game say the haunted drawbridge baby? Like, do you know what I'm saying? That's what I want to understand. It literally does? Oh, shit. That's kind of crazy.
Fortress is a full-on simulation of life inside the Garfield residence. Drew Garfield, that is. That's right, I get to call him Drew because we're buddies. I've divided my NPCs into 3 categories, but there will definitely be some crossover. Townsfolk, interactable VIPs, and enemies. Enemies are Scrooge. It's the holidays, baby. These are usually your bottom-of-the-barrel NPC-ass NPCs, talking about random people on the streets of Los Santos that are very easily angered and always want to fight you for some reason. Copy-paste townsfolk in Assassin's Creed that you're not supposed to kill, but you do it anyways, and the game is like, dude, Ezio wouldn't even do that, dude, stop! The general expectation with these NPCs is that even though your interaction is usually limited to just killing them in hilarious ways, you hope that they at least react appropriately to your heinous actions. Whether this means running from explosions or gunfire, jumping to get out of the way of your car, T-posing in place and going, I'm not afraid! In a lot of games, townsfolk will only seem to exist wherever the player is and show like very little agency of their own. But Oblivion's Radiant AI system said, F that, these geniuses have schedules and jobs and lives and important things to say that don't make a lick of fucking sense. Oblivion NPCs are often remembered and beloved and memed for the
kind of skipping over the great innovator Majora's Mask, which is the first game I saw with NPCs that all legitimately had 3 days of their life fully planned out. In a phenomenal... Oh, wait, did you talk about it? I'm sorry.
Funny, haha, janky moments. But I'm bummed that Bethesda seemed to pump the brakes on the Radiant AI stuff after Oblivion because it can make for some really entertaining emergent gameplay. Unexpected things can happen in the varied routines and lives of each individual NPC can make the game world feel a bit more reactive and alive instead of every interaction feeling incredibly...
If you are millennial, you probably can share my experience of coming home from school and booting up Xbox 360 and playing Oblivion consistently for a very long time. And it was extremely fun. And probably the first game that I remember, I think I already told this. I remember me and my brother got it and we fought over it a lot, who got to play it. That was one thing. But like the first day, we both sat next to each other and we played it. And I remember pointing at a mountain and being like, I'm going to go there. And then we walked and we did it. And we thought that was so fucking cool. that might be the last time. That's the first and last time I've ever been like completely blown away by a fucking game. Like Oblivion actually was like, holy shit moment compared to any game before it for me. And I, other games had done it, but I hadn't played them yet.
Scripted. Speaking of scripted, Red Dead 2 has really great detailed NPCs where they'll actually like go to their job and then go get drunk. And there's some level of interaction beyond just killing them because you can say hi or fuck off or rob them, even if none of it actually affects the design of the linear, boring ass missions. What the fuck? Who said that? Get out of my dojo. Watch Dogs Legion said, okay gamers, you can play as any NPC in this game and we're gonna give them jobs and skills that you can take advantage of. And even though the execution of each simulated NPC's life ended up being a bit shallow, I think it's It's a really interesting twist on the traditional background NPC. In games like Majora's Mask or Stardew Valley or Animal Crossing or The Sims, each citizen is like an actual independent person that does not give a rat's ass if they inconvenience the player. It is up to you to cater to the NPC schedules, not the other way around, which I think would be pretty immersive, but also, it is the middle of the day. Why are you not at your store? NPCs having actual names and some level of interaction is a great segue into the next part of the video. Oh my God, NPC this, NPC that. He's looking like a QPC, quarter pounder with cheese. Hi, I'm Jakey, and Jakey, attorneys at law. I'm a very busy lawyer guy, and the other day I wasted precious hours of my time just trying to cancel recurring monthly charges, and it sucked, and I hated it.
Do you hate canceling stuff too?
Well, today's sponsor, Rocket Money, is here to help. Rocket Money is an all-in-one finance platform that helps you save more and spend less. This personal finance app allows you to manage subscriptions, lower bills, build a custom budget, and grow your savings all in one place. I'm using Rocket Money to identify and cancel those monthly recurring subscriptions without ever having to get...
You know what I like is this little bar he put at the bottom so you can tell when the ad's over.
...on a phone call, which is great because I don't remember how to do that. What are you? Rocket Money helps me monitor my credit score and see important changes and insights on ways I can improve it. I also use Rocket Money to set up smart savings, which can automatically deposit a specified amount however frequently I want, which is great because I am trying to save up for another suit. All three of us wear the same suit and it's really stinky. To save more and spend less, join the 3.4 million members using Rocket Money today. We've got the hookup. Go to rocketmoney.com/naked.
Why the fuck are we watching in 480p? Someone say something.
Jakey, or click the link in the description to get started for free. You can also unlock even more features with premium. That's rocketmoney.com/nakedjakey to get started for free. Thank you to Rocket Money for sponsoring this video. Now let's see what other side quest quarter pounder with cheese over here has cooked up for us, you little beefcake. Fuck off. These interactive freaks are a tier above your generic background actor. I'm talking your talk to me exclamation point above my head looking asses. You know, characters with clearly better graphics, quest givers, merchants, companions that offer you hints to puzzles that you didn't even ask for. Fuck off, mate, I bloody know what I'm doing. A lot of the time you have to annoyingly wait for them to stop talking and then follow them to some destination to advance a quest. And usually they're walking at a speed that is neither your walk or sprint speed, so it's really frustrating to try to match their pace. This is a direct shout out to Bethesda. It is 2023. Why are we still doing this, Todd? A good interactable NPC has stuff like unique and memorable character design, consistent and thoughtful writing that doesn't sound like a 15-year-old wrote it, a convincing performance that is believable or at the very least entertaining. Merchant from Resident Evil 4, Voss from Far Cry 3, Wheatley from Portal 2.
Those are all great.
The fucking cat dude that lies to you in Skyrim. Everyone and everything you interact with in Undertale. Can I get Toad on the screen? The entirety of Baldur's Gate 3, which probably has the best NPCs and companions of any game in the world of all time. The amount of times that this game actually takes into account the choices you've made, the relationships you've nurtured, the people in your party, the fucking items in your inventory. I feel like every person has a story about some time an NPC did something they didn't expect and surprised them, and I think those are some of like the best moments in gaming because they make the game world feel alive. Some of you might roll your eyes at this next example, and I totally get it, but I just still think about it all the time. In The Last of Us Part 2, NPC enemies who are actually really smart, they'll sometimes be put in a down state where they'll like beg and plead for their life and be like, no, don't do it. And if you do any interaction other than kill them, aka walk away and do nothing, they will eventually magically stand back up and go right back to shooting you, because as smart as the AI is in this game, they only possess one potential end goal. Kill. This might be the most common type of NPC because they are a tale as old as time, jail as old as grandma. Who keeps letting you out, you old bag of beans? Red dot on the map that wants to kill you. Goomba that wants to kill you. Doggies that want to give you a little kiss and then go. Good enemy design is dependent on so many potential factors. The shape, the size, the speed, the sound.
I'm trying to think of an example of NPCs in games that I really was like impressed by, that did it better than anyone else. Other than like Majora's Mask at the time, but Hitman? No, I mean not really. I think. What about? I guess the bad guy in Hitman, like the targets, they have like cool routes and shit. But the average NPC in Hitman is like, I mean, half of what you do as a Hitman speedrunner is make their AI seem stupid as shit. Like I shoot fucking 3 times and everyone goes blind, bro. That's like, it's not. Hades? Hades is a, well, you never really talk to them, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, you almost don't even see them. But yeah, they're like characters. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like like people walking around that I was like, damn, this feels real. I don't know. Pokemon? No, definitely not Pokemon. Undertale is good. Every character in Undertale feels pretty good. Red Dead 2? Yeah, that seems like a real example. I haven't played them. Bro, just walk in real life. Real life got as many NPCs as a game, bro. My League of Legends teammates.
The color and scent of their blood, is it green? I don't know. But I think a common trait shared among good video game enemies is a competent level of artificial intelligence. At the end of the day, it's all smoke and mirrors. It's just a question of how good of a magician the AI is. Halo's pioneered use of behavior trees for its fantastic ensemble of enemies makes the same 30 seconds of gameplay fun to repeat over and over because it's never going to play out the same way. Fear's enemies pioneered the use of goal-oriented action planning to give a very convincing illusion that this squad is smartly and tactically working together to aggressively pursue yo little scared ass. Starfield's enemies use emoji scripting and just stand around waiting for you to shoot them like a carnival shooting gallery minigame. I'm sorry, but god damn it. It's 2023 and there are games from the 90s whose enemies are still running marathons around these guys. That pun is intended. Most of this stuff is above my pay grade, but if you're interested in learning about it, there's some really great videos by AI and Games and Game Maker's Toolkit that I'll put down in the description. I love enemies that will evolve and adapt to your actions and not just do the same predictable thing over and over again. Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War have some of the best enemies.
I remember Perfect Dark on the N64 supposedly had really good enemy AI. And when you played multiplayer, you could add bots. That was the big upgrade over GoldenEye, was like you could play with 4 friends but add up to like 10 bots. But the problem is that, you know, the N64 is like a fucking calculator, bro. It has like no, no power as a system. And so if you added 10 bots and gave them like aggressive AI or whatever, the thing would melt. Like your N64 would actually just, it would go to like 8 frames. So it would be actually unplayable. And you'd be sitting there, yeah, it would lag so bad.
Enemies that can actually make even dying fun thanks to the Nemesis system. Not only will orcs adapt to certain actions if you do them too much, but they will remember who you killed and how you killed them and help you create these amazing little narratives within the game. It's a shame that Warner Bros. Patented the Nemesis system because having an interactable hierarchy of enemies is such a fantastic concept. A big thing tying into good enemy design is difficulty, and unfortunately not all games approach increasing the difficulty with the same level of care. As much as I love some Bethesda games,
here's a hot take. If you were playing a shooter game, right, and then they actually gave the enemies good squad AI to like use cover and pin you down and surround you, people would fucking hate it. Like if AI was actually good, most people would get fucking pissed off. Like someone in chat was saying, like, imagine if your targeted hitman like intelligently avoided you. Fucking suck. If my targets were smart individuals that saw me like in a chef's hat, like that's not a chef, and they run away, I would be impossible, bro. It would be impossible. So I think there's some element of like people they don't want it to feel super fake, but they want it to be solvable, not like hyper intelligent.
They've always done the dumbass thing where increasing the difficulty doesn't actually change any AI behavior, but it just doubles their health and gives them more damage output. So now, instead of a mindless shooting gallery where you just go up and shoot people, you hide behind something and chip away at a bullet sponge for like 30 minutes, which isn't exactly my idea of fun. I'm sorry I keep talking about Starfield. Clearly, I have a lot to say about it. But I think a game like Ghost of Tsushima approaches increasing the difficulty in a much more interesting way, where the enemies will actually become more aggressive, and even though now they kill you in like 2 hits, you also kill them in like 2 hits. So it becomes this beautiful dance of passion and gamer precision focus. I don't know. Play it on lethal. It's the best way to play that game. I think we all know that the eventual future for NPC AI is AI. The implementation of shit like ChatGPT in existing games with mods is already super impressive and honestly really scary. But I could totally see AI becoming a super valuable tool within the toolkit used to create meaningful and interesting game worlds. It could make games a bit closer to having that limitless human brain dungeon master powering your interaction with NPCs.
I mean, the best example I've seen of this is not even from a game, it's from fucking Doug videos. I feel like Doug videos have already cracked into like a dungeon master kind of character playing off kind of thing. Like he should just he should start working with a game developer because he's created some fun characters. People would fucking have a blast with that shit. He could make real money outside of just, I mean, his content already makes millions, so whatever, but there's definitely some potential there. There's something there. Absolutely. He's already getting close to where it'll be really fun. So, his brother made Hey, I wish someone in chat would tell me if his brother made Stanley Parable or not. I don't know that fact. I never heard that fact before. If only there was a hero in chat who could step up. Does anyone have the cojones? Is anyone brave enough? Are y'all too cowardly to say the truth?
I just hope we don't let AI become the death of meaningful and creative game experiences and just get completely procedurally generated ass Creed games like every 2 hours. If you want more NPC centric content, I highly recommend checking out any Austin's videos where he does some investigative cyber journalism to discern the unemployment rate in Skyrim cities. I really love his videos. I don't know him, but I think he has a really unique voice that stands out among the sea of YouTube gamers.
Whiterun has a 9.4% unemployment rate. That's very funny. So will America soon. Let's see what we have for our next video. Wait, do you guys want to take a 1 second snack break for our next video? Get a drink, get a water. Actually, let's find the video first. Let's find the video first so we know what we're watching. Let's see. All right, that was a good video, but it wasn't a super learning video. It was a great video. Extremely entertaining. Existential threats tier list could be interesting. This could be very interesting. What are the threats? The $2 million Steam heist. Why China needs Korea more than Taiwan. 12K views. McDonald's flopped in Vietnam. Coca-Cola's killing Mexico. ATM glitch that made a millionaire. A lot of interesting stories here for sure. How China finally stopped kids from gaming could be interesting. I'm actually kind of drawn to this existential threats. I'm just worried it's a little bit long. But it would be interesting to like find out what are the threats. All right, we'll run this.
Hello.
This could be really fun. Okay, we're going to watch this, but I want to get a snack. Boy dinner. A LaCroix and 2 Oreos.
mortals. Imagine a beautiful day with you on a garden bench watching Hello mortals. Imagine a beautiful day with you on a garden bench watching dewdrops evaporate in the morning sun and the birds serenading you with their joyous cacophony, while your neighbor's dog is performing its daily rendition of bark at everything that moves. What could go wrong?
It's AI
Turns
voice?
out, a lot. From intergalactic gamma rays frying Earth, to the universe itself transitioning to a lower energy state, I have gathered some apocalyptic events to be ranked in a tier list by their likelihood of wiping out all humans, every single one of you. Overpopulation and resource scarcity, often listed as a possible demise of humanity.
All right. I'm probably not going to watch 19 minutes of this, so we'll cut it off early. I kind of just wanted to see the options, but he doesn't even give me a chance to do my own tier list. The problem with Souls-like? Actually, can I just see? Can I see the list at the end? Or does this let me do it? No, that's the War Thunder ad. Oh, I don't get to see the list.
Gamma ray bursts are the most energetic events in the universe, second only to the Big Bang. They are the result of neutron star collisions or the...
All right. Well, if we die from a gamma ray burst, we didn't learn about it, which is my fault. Let's see. Why Saudi Arabia is doomed from Kraut 1 year ago. Doomed, huh? Why do speedrunners hate their runs? High standards, I guess. Epic math duel. That can't be accurate. Oh, we could learn about this Niger coup. Instead of Dr. Battle's battle report, we could learn in this actual video. 800,000 views, why it's worse than you think. How do you submit to the site? You just drop it in chat. But there's so many videos now that I think we got all the info we need. Yeah, Dr. Battle really covered it. How the Angels burnt $1 billion. If this was baseball doesn't exist, I would watch it. I'm looking for something really that hooks us. How will we know when AI is conscious? 1 month ago? 1 million views? It's kind of interesting. This could be kind of good. Dumb video, 1-word answer, vibes. All right, you answered it. There's a lot of good stuff here. I'm just trying to find something that really... This has 7 million views. The Swedish Job. What the hell is it? The worst website launch of all time. Healthcare.gov. I don't know. This is a tough call. I should just pick one. But why all content houses fail. I was going to start a content house, me and Stans. It's just two young money gamers, dude. We're going to take out a $6 million loan to buy the old Face place. Swedish? The Swedish one? Which one was that? Did I skip it? 2D camera tricks. I guess I'm kind of interested in... What topics am I interested in today? I'm interested in business stuff and also maybe game design stuff. Today. That's almost all the time. Let me see. SimCity game design. You guys are... The problem is... All right, I just need all of you to agree on one video. The problem is you guys are just in different videos. So it's like, how can I pick it? I need you guys all to unite and agree on one single video. Swedish Job. There's a lot of Swedish Job. All right, so what is this Swedish Job? The Swedish Job. All right, let's check it out. What's so special about it?
Although dramatized, the following is a true story. Stockholm, December 22nd, 2000. Gentlemen, the Swedish National Museum. 90,000 square feet of priceless artwork. Only 2 roads in and out.
Okay.
The police will be ready. Walking away with the goods won't be easy.
Smash and grab job, huh?
Not quite. First things first, a distraction. At exactly 4:55 p.m., 5 minutes before the museum closes, we blow up 2 cars outside the Grand Hotel and the Strand.
Okay.
Naturally, fire trucks and police will be dispatched.
What about the guards in the building?
Only one. And he'll be busy ushering everyone to leave. Now, we get ourselves armed and approach. Meanwhile, 2 of us are already inside waiting for the signal. Once you hear those explosions, put on your balaclavas and take out guns.
Get down! They called you back to go far!
Get on the floor. Don't move. So the standard disarm the guards and get everyone on the floor.
That's right. Then one of you stay in the lobby while the other 2 make your way upstairs and into the gallery. Okay. Now remember, gentlemen, no browsing. We're here for 3 paintings in particular. Conversation with the guard.
Hasn't this been happening right now in the UK? Isn't the British Museum getting robbed like on the daily? Yes, but it's fine. That's just corruption? All right, based.
And Young Parisian by Renoir, and a self-portrait by Rembrandt.
So how do we crack the safe?
There is no safe. No security cameras or alarms either. Wire cutters are all we need.
Wait, really?
Amateurs.
We bag the goods and bust out the front door.
And we're just supposed to walk out of there with the 3...
Don't museums just put up fakes? I thought that's what they do. I thought that like the display models are actually fake. And everyone kind of knows that, but nobody... Only sometimes? So this is the real... I mean, like, if like, for example, if like in a month I had a plan to fly to Paris with some friends and steal the Mona Lisa, that's the real Mona Lisa? The one behind the glass? And so, like, if I were to, like, drug the guards and turn off the lasers and bring glass cutter and go in at 2 a.m., on October 22nd, I could... I thought it's fake, bro. I thought that's what my understanding was. It's fake as hell, but...
3 paintings and not get stopped?
Yep.
Won't take the police long to catch up.
That's what I'm counting on. A little surprise I prepared earlier. And from there, it's an easy walk to the docks where we've got a boat.
I get the feeling this plan's gonna go wrong.
We skim around the waterfront and down the labyrinthine canals of Stockholm and make a beeline for Mälar Lake. Then we dock in a quiet area and make it on foot back to the road.
Let me guess, you already have a car waiting.
Of course. We drive back to the city, get back to HQ, paintings in hand. And congratulations, boys. We've just robbed the Swedish National Museum for an estimated $30 million.
Sheesh! I'm sure that'll go off
and
without a
that's
hitch.
exactly how all of it played out. The next day, the police had cleaned up the torched cars, and they were questioning staff.
Wait, it did
getting
work?
any clues they could about the suspects. They didn't have any faces. They didn't have any DNA evidence. It was a professional job, and there was very little to go on.
Wow. That's not what I expected.
Until someone came forward. A witness. An old man. I was working on the river when I saw 3 lads speed off out of the area in an orange boat.
Good voice acting.
Did you get a good look at him? But they seemed suspicious, so I followed him right through the canals, into the Malar, and right to the shore, where they parked their vessel and abandoned it. It's very Swedish. Can you show us where on the map? So the police sent out a couple of cars and found the boat.
Okay.
Here it is. Nothing inside. No paintings.
Pretty heroic
detected.
old man to
Damn.
follow.
What about the registration? Nothing, sir. Well, I guess the only thing we can do is put out a picture of the boat and ask the public for help. So they published pictures of the boat in the local newspaper and asked people to come forward with information.
Can I just pause real quick? I'm actually so impressed at this robbery. Like, it all worked without a hitch with that plan? That they just flawlessly distracted all of the police and the guards and then put down spikes and then stopped their cars and then... That's crazy. I'm shocked. I thought that for sure that would be a bumbling failure of a plan and every part of it would fail.
The next day.
Sweden don't got 3,000 cops like U.S. cities. I guess it's true. I'm kind of picturing like a standard U.S. town. But they probably had fucking 2 guys. And the real problem is like every museum goer wasn't strapped. Here in America, you try that shit in a small town, you know what I'm saying? Even Linkus will pull on you.
Oh, that's my boat. The boat owner paid the police a visit. I'm Pa Lundmark, and that's my boat. What happened? We'll ask the questions. Well, I just sold the thing last week to 3 chaps who looked a bit suspect. Did you get their names? Afraid not, sorry. Although, when I sold the boat to them, they asked if they could use my trailer to transport it. And? Well, I said yes, but only if they gave me their phone number for safety.
Oh.
Well, have you still got it? Yep, here it is. I wrote it on the back of the receipt. And this is where everything unraveled for the thieves.
Damn.
Because despite all of this Ocean's 11 style bullshit, they had used their real phone number. So police looked up the number and everyone they had called. We've got a match.
All that
The number was
work and not one burner phone, bro? That's such an L. Oh, man, that is such an L. What a waste of all that time and effort. Not one burner. All right, I better... Sorry, I'm sending a text to my friends. Need burner phones, October 22nd. French mobile service. Sorry, completely unrelated.
Connected to a gang of petty thieves. They were not big-time criminals. They had done small stuff like car thefts, drug peddling, and so on. They were not criminal masterminds. This thread of evidence led to 2 men serving sentences in a minimum security prison 10 miles from Stockholm. A Russian named Alexander Petrov and a Swedish national named Stefan Nordstrom. But wait, these men were behind bars.
What is he, a mall?
They have an airtight alibi. Right? Well, turns out they are considered low-risk prisoners, which means they are allowed weekend furloughs. Essentially, they're just doing jail as a day job. And while good boy Petrov had returned from his weekend away...
This is my tiny American brain cannot comprehend. That's crazy. I've never even fathomed. That's crazy. You clock into jail in Sweden? What's crazy about it? It's probably more effective. Because they can still live somewhat normal lives and slowly rehabilitate society and don't come out with zero prospects of getting a job and therefore are forced back into a cycle of crime. That's stupid. That's dumb, bro. Do it more like the American way. It's more sick.
Nordstrom had not. So police went to work searching Nordstrom's empty cell. Aha! Lo and behold, Nordstrom had been doing a bit of light reading. Collections of newspaper clippings from past art heists.
Oh.
Very subtle. On top of that, Nordstrom had reportedly been visiting a bunch of auction houses in the area. They were clearly the painting bandits.
Right.
Now, here's the thing about art thievery. It's a difficult game. Unlike jewelry or other valuable goods, you can't just offload these anywhere.
Hard to move.
You need a buyer who has a lot of cash and is willing to take a huge risk themselves.
Like some sort of like Hong Kong broker who desperately is seeking the Mona Lisa for a rich Chinese national client willing to pay hundreds of millions. Like that would be that's what you need.
Possession of stolen property is a crime, and they wouldn't be allowed to keep the paintings if word ever got out.
Yeah.
So essentially, they had $30 million in unsellable goods.
Crazy for them to steal them without having someone lined up.
So, what do we do?
Oh, we could sell it to a billionaire in China.
Oh.
Okay.
That's so funny because his example of a really dumb idea is the first idea I had. That's funny. No, but yeah, like I would assume because when at the beginning when they were like we're stealing these 3 paintings, I assumed they had buyers already. If you don't have a buyer already, then like you won't even be able to find one because most rich people that you approach, even if they would normally buy it, are gonna think it's like a sting. They're gonna be too afraid once the news is out that it's stolen. Like they have to know you're gonna steal it ahead of time.
Do you know any?
No.
Yeah, I thought so. So shut the fuck up and think of something better.
Why don't we just ransom it back to the museum?
That's not the worst idea in the world.
It would be funny if they just loved art and they had like a fucking studio apartment in like downtown Jönköping, Sweden with fucking a Rembrandt on the wall. It's kind of a cool...
December 28th, 2000, 6 days after the robbery. Petrov's lawyer approaches the police station. Hello. Yes, hello. I am here on behalf of my client, and acting as an intermediary. We have your paintings. Go on. I am here to negotiate it safely to your return. For a modest sum? Uh-huh. Interesting tact. This is, of course, completely illegal. Lawyers can't just negotiate ransoms for their clients. Got any proof you have the paintings? Right here. The attorney then revealed hostage-style photos of the stolen art, complete with that day's newspaper. Right. So who are these clients of yours? Can't say. Lawyer-client confidentiality and all that. Right. Well, let me just have a chat with my supervisor. The police feigned interest. But there was no way they were going to pay a ransom when they could simply catch the guys.
Yeah,
So instead, they stalled and placed a surveillance team on Petrov for the next time he met with his attorney. A couple of days later, that meeting took place. And surprise, surprise, they're not alone. Nordstrom had turned up as well.
Interesting.
Wait for it.
See you soon. Take care.
Now, go. The police moved in on Nordstrom.
What the? No, I'm innocent.
Save it for the judge. What do we have here?
Those aren't mine.
In a moment of sheer genius, Nordstrom had decided to bring with him a bag filled with Polaroids of the stolen paintings. Is this how you get your kicks? I'm gonna be sick. Get these to the lab.
That is pretty
the lab
damning
found
evidence.
Petrov's fingerprints all over the Polaroids. With this evidence, they obtained a warrant to raid a cellar that the gang frequented. Look everywhere. They may have left the subtlest of clues. Anything that can even give us a scrap of... Detective, here's a date book literally showing all of the details of the heist, including all of the co-conspirators. Nice work, Detective. Thanks, Detective. Hey, do you know what time it is? It's time for a montage.
These are not Swedish police, bro.
In all, police arrested and charged 13...
Have you seen the... Wait, this is the great...
Nigga, is you taking notes on a criminal fucking conspiracy? What the fuck is you thinking, man?
That was an all-timer wire clip, bro. Looks like they were.
For the heist. Nordstrom received 6.5 years. Petrov received 8.
Spieß.
3 others were given between 2 and 4 years for accessory.
Wow.
And 3 more men received sentences for up to 4 years
That
for
feels
receiving
fairly
stolen goods.
light.
And 5 more were accused and subsequently acquitted. One of them included Petrov's criminal lawyer, who was charged for accessory to attempted extortion for his involvement in putting forward the ransom note. Well,
Yeah, I mean, I think it's maybe a Mara brain talking, because I assume they're not going to go back to art theft. You know, but I think in America they'd be, that's 25, bro. We got to fill these prisons somehow, bro.
we got the bad guys. But there was a problem. They hadn't recovered any of the paintings. They had searched the cellar top to bottom, the homes of the criminals. They had questioned all of them, and no one was giving up the goods.
Oh, they can't find it. Interesting. It's hilarious they pulled off the heist roll, but did a terrible job hiding their tracks. Dude, it's just crazy. If they had just used burner phones, it's like they got away with it scot-free. 3 fucking small-time crooks managed to steal $30 million of art. That's ridiculous.
What is it, honey? Is it the paintings again?
I just can't stop thinking about it. They're out there somewhere.
Just come back to bed.
No. I think I'll go for a walk.
Don't let it ruin your marriage. Your obsession with these paintings.
Couldn't sleep either. No time. Rumors are circulating that Renoir's The Conversation is going up for sale. Count me in, detective. I just have to get suited up. You're gonna need something a little less official. We're going undercover.
Is that
Ad time. Okay, quick hypothetical. Let's say you were single. And
you needed NordVPN and you bought it.
VPN. This is stuff. VPN.com.
Nord. I think.
Oh my god. Wouldn't have happened if you got NordVPN.
Why is he in a KKK hood? Why is a pregnant woman getting hit by a car? We'll never know, but that sounds pretty good.
Swedish police set up an undercover agent to infiltrate the ring and to buy the Renoir. The detective would be posing as a representative for an interested buyer who was standing by. But they'd need confirmation that the painting was the real deal. That's him. Art thief?
Yes. Are you the buyer?
Wait, who's TRO?
That's me. I represent a very wealthy and very interested client. But of course, before we can start negotiating, I need to know that we're talking about the real deal.
I got it.
All right, mate. Come with me.
The undercover agent followed one of the men into the bathroom.
Okay. What do you think?
That's quite something.
Come on.
My client will be very pleased.
Okay. What do you say to 200k?
That sounds acceptable. In fact, it's quite low. My rich buyer probably would have paid a lot more even.
Whoa. Fantastic. Yes. Hey, get in.
They both washed their hands and exited the cafe. Seconds later, police came
Gotta admit.
reaching around the corner, sirens blazing. Sorry, fellas, it was me the whole time.
Who?
Oh, right, we've never met before. Well, book 'em, boys.
Oh, you fucking mug! Fuck you! I'm gonna fucking take you down to Chinatown!
They had done it. Partially. They had retrieved one of the 3 paintings, and they had a bunch of new leads. The cops rounded up
now they're not
even
gonna
more
sell them
members of
anymore.
the gang, among them Alexander Sasha Lindgren and an Iraqi, Baha Kadhum, as well as 3 of his brothers. Now, remember these lads, we'll be coming back to them. But even though they rounded up all these guys, only one man would have charges against him that would stick. The rest walked.
Really?
And there were still 2 pieces of art out there.
Man, it just feels like they don't take it that seriously.
Los Angeles, 4.5
LA,
years
baby, city
later.
of dreams.
Downtown LA. The FBI are working on a routine case. It's a drug bust with some Bulgarians. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Until they heard something unusual.
Yeah, so we've got Renoir's Young Parisian for sale.
Is that code for something? Are they human trafficking? Chief, I believe it's that painting that was stolen from the Swedish National Museum a few years back.
Yeah, we want to get it out of the city.
Sounds like it's going to be on the move soon. No one's going to take our credit. We're the FBI, damn it. Infallible. Pillars of competence.
Let's go!
So they ramped up surveillance.
Yeah!
The Bureau intercepted a call from one of the gang's higher-ups. Boris Kostov. It's time for a good old-fashioned stakeout. The FBI waited outside Kostov's home until they saw him load up a small, painting-sized package into his car's trunk.
Yeah, we got it. I told him to be careful. Should be at there's rips.
We're going in. Get down, get the fuck down. The FBI swarmed. Kostov surrendered. We've got it, Captain. Haha, the big prize. FBI wins again. So they opened the bag and found dry cleaning. Yes, really. Shit.
USA.
Rest him anyway, boys. So they pulled Kostov in. Okay, I'll be good cop, and you also be the good cop, because people like it when you're nice.
If I'm the cop at that point, I just shoot him. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, we did all the work. We didn't find the evidence. We didn't, whatever. Just shoot him, dude. Let's just, you know what I'm saying? Let's call it a day. The paperwork's going to be annoying anyway. That's just me because I'm a proud American. We know they're guilty. Let's skip the whole trial.
thinking, Captain. Look, here's the thing. You surprised us with the laundry.
America's most lenient cop. That's me.
Those whites. Very white, by the way. I'd like to know who you use. But the thing is, we've been tailing you for months, and we know about the drugs. And that's the bigger deal anyway.
Oh yeah, you got any evidence?
Yeah, all of this. The overwhelming amount of evidence means Kostov is definitely going to be found guilty, and that means possibly 30 years in prison. At his age, this is effectively a life sentence. In a corner,
30 years.
Kostov broke.
Yeah, all right. I know where your paintings are. I want a deal.
Kostov agreed to assist the police. Good choice. Now take us to the paintings. Kostov led the police to a local
now that's
pawn
a
shop.
sentence.
Down here.
Now that's a sentence. Now, you see, Eurofucks, are you not seeing? 30 years, bro. Let's get them. Let's put them away. For life, dude. No chance of rehabilitation. Listen, this might be a bold take, but I think people should get at least 20 years for jaywalking. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, how will our cars be safe from these bodies that just keep fucking getting in the way? You stole water? It's true. It's actually, yeah. And I should still be in prison for that. If it weren't for that goddamn lenient judge who...
As they entered the basement, Kostov pointed to an art folio leaning against the wall, wrapped in towels and a grocery bag. They unraveled it, and surely enough, it was the young Parisian.
Oh my God.
And in good condition, too. Bingo.
Hopefully.
2 out of 3.
They left it in
The
towels?
only one remaining was the Rembrandt. However, with Kostov as an asset, authorities now had a way to find it. Give me the other painting, Kostov.
I don't... But I... Yeah, okay, I got contacts in Sweden.
Wait, no, that one was correct. Say that again.
I know people in Sweden who know where it is.
So it's not here in LA?
No, it's back in Stockholm.
You sly bastards. But how do we know you're telling the truth? Sorry, it's a reflex.
That's okay. Because...
Yes?
Because...
Yeah?
Because the person who has it...
Yes?
...is my own son.
Oh,
Alexander Sasha Lindgren.
Oh my...
Lindgren?
I know, right?
Isn't that Armada's last name? The greatest peach player of all time? Armada's brother? Armada's dad? Is that why he quit Melee? Because of his Rembrandt money?
Willing to incriminate his own son to avoid jail time. Anyway, back to Sweden. In Stockholm, the son, Lindgren, was being pressured by his associates Baha and Deja Kadhun. Those are the guys from before, by the way. To sell off the Rembrandt. It's been almost 5 years, dude. Are you gonna sell this thing or not?
Well, I do enjoy looking at it, but I suppose you're right.
The FBI makes a call. Sweden, my man, I got a tip for you. I can't understand you. Speak English. Put someone on the line who does. Okay, thanks. Hello? English? Hello? Okay, cool.
They do
We
that,
have a
by the
tip
way.
for you. The FBI tells...
I mean, that pretty much all of them in Sweden speak great English, like better English than most Americans. Like that. Most people in Europe speak better English than most Americans, straight up.
Swedish authorities to put surveillance on Lindgren and the Kadhums. Lindgren, unaware that his father had betrayed him, would be caught up in the sting. The stage was set, but if they were going to pull this off, they would need to call in their top dog. Part
don't have
scholar,
heart like a real
part
American, but-
daredevil. All right, I have no idea why he's written this way in all the articles, but we're going to go with it. The king of the sting, the defender of Dali, the guardian of Goya, half scholar, half daredevil, and 100% man, with an alignment of chaotic good. He'll
Holy
teach you
shit.
about the classics, then he'll teach you to make love. Robert K. Whitman.
Wow.
Part 5. Copenhagen. September 15th, 2005. The meeting had been arranged. The Cadham brothers are on a train from Stockholm, secretly followed by police.
It's a train showdown?
And as they sit in their seats,
it's like a movie.
In the hand of one of the brothers,
they should have made a movie of this,
is held a small, painting-sized parcel. Police could have arrested them then and there. They would have had the brothers red-handed. But that wouldn't be enough. It would be a simple possession of stolen goods charge, and the police wanted to catch them in the act of selling the painting.
Okay.
So they stood by. Kostov and Whitman arrived at the Skandik Hotel. The Cadhams and Lindgren made their way too.
Okay.
Oh, hello. Hey, guys.
They said in Swedish.
Do you guys want to do the deal now or grab lunch first?
No, let's just get this over with.
Okay, come with me.
Come on, son. Let's throw the old football around. But Dad, come on, son. Look, Dad, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm proud of you, boy.
Wow.
Whitman led Cadham up to his room. The room had been thoroughly bugged in preparation.
I hope you like Swedish Corona.
Nice. I'm gonna have to count it, though.
No problem.
Whitman knew he had it. He could see the look in Cadham's eyes as he greedily counted the money.
So, you guys had like a good trip out?
Mm-hmm.
See any good movies lately? You know, there's a delightful restaurant down.
It's very hard to count when you keep talking.
Oh, okay.
All right, and that's 200,000.
Amazing. 5 years of holding on to this
Such
painting.
an insanely low
Seeing
price.
all his buddies go to jail. For 200 grand, it would all be worth it.
Such an
and it would be
insanely
over.
low price.
Well, we got a deal.
Baha then stood up and left the room with the cash.
Hey, wait!
Baha went back down the lobby and was making his way to the exit.
Wait, what?
Wait, what's happening? Baha walked right out the front door of the hotel without saying much of anything. What the hell's going on? Has the deal soured? Has our cover been blown? Is this a cross? Police on standby were starting to get nervous, but Whitman was staying cool. Seconds passed.
Just hold steady.
Minutes passed.
Stay cool.
They're getting away.
Stay cool.
And then they came back.
What?
With a different bag in hand.
Oh.
It turns out the bag they had before was a decoy. They were using it to see if any cops would be drawn out. Now that the deal seemed solid, they brought the real thing. Got it. Cadham returns to the room, and Whitman examines the painting.
That's the real deal.
Danish SWAT is standing by and ready to swoop.
Danish SWAT.
Whitman spoke the code words necessary to launch their raid on the room.
Would you like an orange?
Excuse me?
Boom!
My favorite color is orange.
Okay.
I mean, orange, you glad? I said orange?
Anyway, thanks for the money, but we gotta go.
No, wait, let me arrange you a cab.
That's okay, we'll walk.
The SWAT team burst into the room as Whitman jumped into the bathtub, clutching the painting to his chest. The SWAT team quickly overwhelmed the stupefied suspects. The arrests of Baha Cadham, his brother
they
Dia,
gotcha.
and the betrayed Lindgren went off without a hitch. Whitman emerged from the bathroom victorious. Women swooned, men swooned, I'm swooning. Jesus, what a man.
Looks like you're caught by the police.
Yes, well done, Whitman. And we would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for your sly doggery.
Thank you. Now, take him away, boys.
Whitman held the painting aloft. It was now safe. He returned it to the Swedish National Museum. And the timing was perfect. Because in just a few days, they would be exhibiting a show on Rembrandt anyway, and they not only had him back, but a story to go along with. The painting was unveiled as the center.
This whole thing was a marketing stunt! Holy fuck! It was all planned, dude. Find a couple of fucking down on their luck prison folk, pay them sub fucking minimum wage to steal. Conveniently, you have no guards there. You know you'll get it back because they can't sell it. All of a sudden, when you do, it's national news. You time it perfectly with your ribbon exhibit. Suddenly, you sell millions of tickets.
Interpiece. This time behind glass, and with a specially assigned security guard standing by its side. So the Cadham brothers and Alexander Lindgren were convicted of receiving stolen goods. However, their sentences were overturned by a Swedish appeals court ruling that they had been provoked into the crime. Well done.
What?
As for our hero, well, Whitman hung up his cape.
Did no one go to jail at all for this?
Nothing has ever been stolen again. The end.
Damn, bro. Sweden lets you have some slack. Sweden's like a good friend. Sweden lets you. That's hype. That's hype. That was a good vid. That was a good vid. Straight up. Very interesting. I don't know what I learned from that, to be honest, but I did enjoy it quite a lot. Internet historian stays undefeated. I wonder who could do that as a marketing stunt nowadays? I mean, the Louvre could do that. Like, hypothetically, if someone were to steal the Mona Lisa on October 22nd, and then later it was returned, it would be the most popular. I mean, it would be massive international news. Hire thieves to steal from you. But I wonder who could. Maybe like Apple or something. Like a phone prototype gets stolen. I wonder. Okay, so think about it like this, right? Apple's too big. Samsung could do like their own version of Apple's announcement day. Samsung announcement day. And they've got a phone and they show it off and talk about how great it is. And it gets some views and it's like, it does pretty well, right? Whatever. But imagine if instead you saw a headline saying, leaked Samsung tech discovered after heist. And someone like steals their new phone and then it leaks. And then all of a sudden it looks really cool. That could work. Bro, this already happens? Yeah, I know. Well, I'm thinking it's like, it has to be something actually cool. And it also has to be like, almost like you leak not the specs or whatever, but like a marketing video. George R.R. Martin finished manuscript? That'd be insane. GTA 6? Well, that already happened. But it wasn't even like the game wasn't working or whatever. Mona Lisa wasn't very popular until it was stolen. Is that true? I think I've heard that. Yeah, the Mona Lisa became famous because it was stolen. Holy fuck. No wonder they hired me to steal it again. Interesting. Mona Lisa, the theft that created a legend. Mona Lisa really wasn't that insane. Interesting. All right, it's 10:12, which means I do believe it is time for House MD. So I'm going to run an ad. I'm running an ad right now. Boom, ad ran. And now we're going to watch the next and greatest episode of House MD Prime Season 4. Entitled Don't Ever Change. February 4th, 2008. AKA the day that nothing happened. What happened in February 2008? Is there anything interesting happening? There was a Super Bowl where Eli Manning won. The Giants beat the Patriots. Okay? Canadian jockey Russell Blaze won a 10,000 horse race. Nebraska banned the electric chair. Wow. That's it. LeBron James, 15 years ago, was the MVP of the All-Star game. That's crazy. God, he's been playing for so long. LeBron James, that's crazy, dude. He's longevity. He hasn't scored under double digits since Feb 2007. Yeah. Fidel Castro retired in 2008. Wow. And the Oscars happened, and Daniel Day-Lewis won Best Actor for No Country for Old Men. No, I'm sorry, he wasn't in that. He just won it for, I assume, There Will Be Blood? What did he win it for? No Country for... Oh, Gangs of... No. What did he win it for? Yeah, he wasn't in No Country won Best Picture, but he won Best Actor for, I guess, There Will Be Blood. I don't know. Whatever it was in 2008. It doesn't say. All right. Well, that's 2008 for you. Now we're all caught up. Now we know what's happening. So now we can truly enjoy House. Have you put your mindset? We do these segments so you know what your mindset should be like for 2008. Hit the lights. What's the ad situation? Is it done? 1 minute left. Whoa, oh, you know what were the biggest games? What were the biggest selling games of 2008? That's a great question. I actually do want to know. All right, in 2008 in video games, video game sales wiki. Let's see. Obviously, this was the year of the Wii. Wii Play, Mario Kart Wii, Wii Fit, Smash Brawl, GTA 4. That was the top 5 games. That's crazy. Nintendo had 4 out of 5. The Wii in the launch couple years, bro. Jeez. 4 out of 5, baby. And then COD World at War, Gears of War 2, and Madden 09. Damn, Nintendo fucking what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 out of 10. Mario Kart DS. Kind of a shit year for games, though. I'm looking. Kind of a shit year for games, all things considered. What else released in 08? That was like, I mean, GTA 4 is pretty good, but that's the, Nico, my cousin. Brawl, pretty shit. Gears of War 2, not memorable. I don't know. 2007 wasn't same for gaming. Is 07 like the Half-Life Portal orange box year? Portal was 07. Video games in 07. Mass Effect, BioShock, TF2, God of War 2, COD Modern Warfare, Uncharted kicks off, Assassin's Creed kicks off, Portal, Halo 3, Mario Galaxy. Wait, 07 ruled. Oh, wait, Blue. They even released Half-Life 2 Episode 2, which was the last one, right? That was back when they were still releasing episodes. Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl, Lego Star Wars, The Complete Saga, Crisis. Oh, and then Super Paper Mario. So it was actually a pretty bad year. I actually released Super Paper Mario, which is like kind of a shit game of a shit franchise. So not very good year.